to nothing. That's the ball the other way. Hands it off to T.J. McConnell. Stanley left. Top to T.J. Puts it on the floor. Around a high screen from Tarzuski. Hook it back to Stanley for three. It's over the rim. No good. Rebound ripped down by Tate. So here come the Buckeyes the other way, leading to 3-0. Shannon Scott leads them in an assist. He gets the ball off to Sam Thompson. Pulls it out high. Top of the key of Muir Williams just above the arc. Takes one dribble. Hand it back to Scott. Swings around the pick. Bounce back to Williams. Pump fake goes up. Missed the jam inside. And the rebound Tarzuski. Right there at the rim. And it wouldn't go down. Rattled and came out. Kind of hung on the rim a bit. And that caused the ball to kick out again. So Arizona back the other way. McConnell. Angle right. It goes to Stanley Johnson. Back top. TJ will hold it there. Off to Ronde on the left wing. Back top for McConnell. Holds the ball above his head. 15 to shoot. Dribbles right. Stops. Goes to Ashley. Swing it out top. Ronde. Hollis Jefferson penetrates to the free throw line. Kick it off to McConnell. He'll take the three. That's high off the rim. No good. Amir Williams the rebound for Ohio State. Quick outlet pass goes to Sam Thompson on the run. Quickly to Russell. Little hesitation. Drives inside. Put it up on the run. Missed the shot. No good. Rebound. Saved in by Ohio State. To Scott out top of the key. 3-0 favor the Buckeyes. Get another possession here with an offensive rebound. Shannon Scott, the senior. Bounces to Thompson on the left wing. Out top it goes to Tate. Deshaun Tate hands the ball back to Scott. Matched on McConnell. Looking for Russell. Oh, and the ball knocked away and stolen. Here's TJ on the run the other way. He'll drive to the bucket. Leave it for Stanley. Lay it up and good.
Turnovers for Arizona. Turnovers for Ohio State will be key in Arizona. Tough time against the zone, but they get a fast break bucket after the slip.
Stanley's first two scored 22 on Thursday. 3-2 favor the Buckeyes. Shannon Scott with the ball. Out top for Ohio State. Around a pick from Thompson. Scott drives right of the lane. All the way underneath and stepped on the baseline. Too far underneath. Good defense by Brandon Ashley, who stayed on his hip and forced him out.
Having to negotiate and handle that on-ball screen between Russell and Shannon Scott, handling the ball that will be key for Arizona. Here's some token full-court pressure from Ohio State.
McConnell will bounce it across midcourt to Brandon Ashley, handed back to TJ. Just about 3 minutes gone by here in Portland. 3-2 Buckeyes with the lead. Wildcats with the ball. TJ top of the circle, puts it on the floor, hook it over to Stanley. He'll take the drive left of the lane, stop there. Off balance, won't shoot, so he'll throw it away. Cross court way over the head of Ashley into the first row. And the Wildcats turn it back to the Buckeyes. That was just some nervous energy there, I think, for Stanley.
Now, 4 possessions against the 2-3 zone, 3 missed jumpers and a turnover. Thad Matta will stay in that 2-3 zone.
Shannon Scott takes the ball down court. Out top it goes to D'Angelo Russell. Palming it with his left hand. Takes the dribble out of pick from Williams. Still at right side. Scott for 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Hollis Jefferson, the Arizona rebound. That's pushed it the other way. Ronde will take it himself down top. Tried to cross over inside on Russell. Can't get by him. Throw it out to TJ. McConnell holding the ball waist high. Now puts the ball on the floor. Hook it left side over to Stanley Johnson. In front of the Ohio State bench. Stanley will take the dribble back out between the rings. 15 on the shot clock. Right side over to McConnell. TJ walks it down. Now drives inside the arc. In the lane to Ashley. Ball knocked away and stolen. Here goes Russell on the run. Numbers for Ohio State. Russell to the bucket. Layup is short, and the rebound Arizona. Stanley Johnson quickly back the other way. Cats try to take advantage of numbers. Ronde is the ball stripped away. Stolen by Scott. His lead pass down to Tate on the breakaway. Layup and good.
Turnovers, you mentioned it, Brian. To start, Arizona now has 2 turnovers. 1 in the zone, 1 in the full court. And Ohio State takes advantage. Arizona still looks very befuddled against this 2-3 zone.
T.J. McConnell will set it up out high. 5-2 Buckeyes with the lead. There's McConnell, splits the defense into the lane, goes around Williams. No good. Got his own rebound and banks it home.
Nice job of driving through the middle of the zone there. Stanley and Ronde screening out the top 2 guards to provide a lane down the stretch.
5-4. Favor the Buckeyes. Ohio State with the basketball. Tate just inside the arc. Jumping up straight away. Rims out. No good. Rebound. Tarzuski for the Wildcats. Out to T.J. McConnell. He'll take it down to our right. T.J. to the top of the key. Trying to sneak around a screen. Nothing there. And the ball to Stanley. Cross court over to Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Matched up on Shannon Scott. Spins around him. Stops inside the arc. Tried to throw it to Stanley. Ball knocked loose and grabbed by Amir Williams. Another Arizona turnover. Off to Russell. Over the Buckeyes on the run. Russell runs into Tarzuski down the lane. His floater's up. Missed no good. Hollis Jefferson, the Arizona rebound. Quickly out to McConnell. See if the Cats can beat the defense down court. And now a timeout called by Sean Miller. And so he will take it. Clock stopped here with 14:51 to go in the first half. 5-4 favor of Ohio State. And the Cats off to a tough start, so we'll take a break. We'll be back after this on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
Welcome to State Farm, Mr. Murphy. What do you have there?
Metal detector. You mentioned you were going to comb through my auto policy to unearth some hidden savings, and I figured you could use this.
Actually, I just meant I'd give you our discount double check. I'd dig through your policy and see if there's some discounts you could be taking advantage of. We find more than just nickels and dimes.
Oh, that sounds great. There must be a lot of metal in your desk.
It's a metal desk.
Always looking for the discounts you deserve. That's State Farm's discount double check. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM and get to a better state. State Farm.
Enterprise is the official rent-a-car of the University of Arizona. So whether you're traveling to see the Cats on the road or for any other reason, go to ArizonaWildcats.com and search Enterprise for all the information you need to hit the road with the U of A. With 25 locations in Tucson, a wide variety of vehicles, everyday low rates, and outstanding customer service, Enterprise Rent-A-Car is here for you in Wildcat Country. Take Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Broadcast of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship is authorized under the broadcast rights granted by the NCAA through the Westwood One radio network. It's intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the NCAA and Westwood One is strictly prohibited. Buckeyes, Cats here in Portland, 5-4 favor Ohio State. Sean Miller said turnovers would be the deciding factor today. Not good news for the Wildcats to start. They've got 4, but Ohio State has 2. And we're just 5 minutes into this ball game, so neither team especially sharp right now, especially inside the arc. They just seem to be a little loose with the basketball.
When Arizona is trying to figure out the zone a little bit, feeling out Ohio State's 2-3 zone instead of trying to get it inside. They've been settling for jumpers. They've also had 3 turnovers against the zone defense. Arizona's only basket in the half court coming off of the offensive rebound putback from T.J. McConnell. So still yet to solve the defense of Thad Matta, and that's, I presume, why Sean Miller called a timeout with the basketball to try to organize the troops a little bit here to probe. Not settle for jump shots, not just throw the ball around the perimeter, but to actually drive some gaps. And usually at the first media timeout under the 16-minute mark, and Elliott Pitts entered the game. Sean Miller, I think, maybe wanted to expedite that substitution as here comes the perimeter shooters.
14:51 left to go first half. Wildcats with the ball at midcourt, trailing by a point. Arizona 2 of 6 from the floor. Ohio State is 2 of 8. They had some easy shots inside that haven't gone down. Elliott Pitts will inbound the ball. Arizona from the near side to T.J. McConnell in backcourt, and they'll set it up from there. T.J. walks it across midcourt. Takes it down to the right wing. Dribbles inside the arc. Look at right corner. Gabe York. He'll shoot the 3. Got it. Boy, that could be big if Gabe is hot. Remember, he went scoreless on Thursday, 0 for 2.
Right on cue. When you've got a shooter and you spot him up in the corner against the zone, Gabe York responds.
7-5. Wildcats take the lead. Russell with the ball out top for Ohio State. Hand it off to Shannon Scott. He'll hold it there. Around the pick from Amir Williams. Scott stops outside the arc. Leave it left side, Thompson. Force back inside, over to Scott. Can't get an open look. To Thompson, fake left, drive right in lane. Ball stripped away and stolen by T.J. McConnell. Cats on the run the other way. 3-on-2. T.J. around the defense. Went to the bucket and laid it in. High off the glass.
I don't know how he got it over the outstretched arms of Sam Thompson, but he did. Missed it off the window.
T.J.'s 76th steal of the season. And the Wildcats lead 9-5. Ohio State with the basketball. Scott out near the center circle. Back and forth dribble now. Tate starting to come out to set a screen. Now we'll go back to the free throw line. And the bounce pass goes to Russell out high right. Russell takes the drive, goes behind the back, steps around the screen, jumps it up over the rim, no good. Gabe York, the Arizona rebound. Cats by 4 with the ball. Approaching the 13.5-minute mark in the first half. T.J. McConnell to the top of the key. Stops there, dump it inside. Ronde goes off with the left hand, miss, no good. Rebound, Tarzuski, and tied up. The Ohio State ball on alternating position as Amir Williams able to get 2 hands on it as well. Timeout on the floor. The Buckeyes ball when we come back. 13:28 to go first half. Cats lead it 9-5 on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
Whether it's your family, business, home, or auto, you need to be sure you're protecting the things that matter most. Times may change and accidents may happen. The Crest Insurance Group is always there providing you with affordable coverage to handle whatever life may bring. Crest Insurance Group examines the insurance market and has access to dozens of carriers. We work hard to connect you with a carrier and policy which meets both our high standards and your personal or business needs. Call Crest at 881-5760 and let us handle the whole process for you. Crest Insurance Group, Arizona's insurance agency.
For the best second screen experience in college sports, download the Arizona Game Day app today. With free live audio, real-time social streams, interactive stadium maps, a top 25 and conference scoreboard, stats, play-by-play information, and more. Available in the App Store and Google Play. The Arizona Game Day app. Download today.
Arizona fans, don't miss a minute of the action with the Arizona Basketball Game Day app presented by Pizza Hut. Download it today. 9-5 for the Wildcats. Arizona 4 of 9 now from the floor as they've hit 2 of their last 3. Ohio State at 2 of 9 from the field. These teams, as we talked about, met a couple of years ago in LA in the Sweet 16. Then last year, the Wildcats advanced on to the Elite 8 before their season ended. Ohio State lost last season in the first round to Dayton, means that Archie Miller ousted the Buckeyes a year ago. Sean Miller trying to do it here in 2015. Both teams, we talked about it, great success, have had great success in the NCAA tournament under their current coaches, and of course for Arizona, Lute Olson, who was here. I saw him this morning at the coffee shop, and I said, "What'd you do yesterday, Coach, on the day off?" I thought maybe he might be out at a winery or something. No, he go by. I had to go buy gear. Of course. I had to go get some gear. And so, yes, he went to Beaverton to get some gear yesterday. But anyway, great to see him here, of course. A lot of Wildcat fans that have made the trip here to Portland. So, early on, again, turnovers have been a problem and still are. 4 for the Wildcats, but 3 for the Buckeyes. And so, you can't say now that that's been a factor. Arizona's got the lead, but they've got to take better care of the ball.
Yeah, they have to worry about what Ohio State can do in that zone and causing problems. Arizona, though, Brian, the last 2 possessions, their best attacks against the zone. One was the made 3 in the corner for Gabe York. The other one was a missed shot from Rondé Hollis Jefferson, but I like the attack. He got inside the lane with a nice pass from T.J. McConnell, so they broke it down correctly, just didn't execute and finish.
Susan Risky checks into the Arizona lineup, and Trey McDonald into the Ohio State lineup. McDonald, a 6'8" senior out of Battle Creek, Michigan. And the Buckeyes with the ball. Shannon Scott will bring it down court around a high screen. Stop there, throw it out to Mark Loving, also has checked in for Ohio State, 6'7" sophomore from Toledo. Bounce left corner, Loving for 2, and it's good, just inside the arc. Mark Loving averaging 9.5 points per game. It's in his first 2. He's their best 3-point shooter. T.J. McConnell with the ball for Arizona. 9-7, Cats on top. To York, out to T.J. Looking for some space, and as the ball kicked, tried to bounce pass it inside. So it'll be Arizona ball for the Buckeyes. Cam Williams, 6'2", redshirt freshman from Baltimore, will see his first action, and Shannon Scott will get a rest. And Parker Jackson Cartwright will replace T.J. McConnell in the Arizona lineup.
Sean Miller going to the bench early here, trying to keep his starters rested, keep them rotated on D'Angelo Russell, who will see his 3rd Arizona defender on this next possession.
Parker Jackson Cartwright on the inbound, handling the ball out high to Gabe York, bounce it to Ashley, just near the right elbow. He throws it left corner. Stanley Johnson passed up the 3, shovel it out to Jackson Cartwright, over to York, dribble drive right, hook it to Ashley, open from 18, that's off the mark, no good, but then off the puck, oh, they're going to say shot clock violation instead of off the Buckeyes. I thought the ball grazed the rim, but they say the buzzer went off, so it'll be Ohio State ball.
Again, good defense from Ohio State. Arizona now will have Stanley Johnson on D'Angelo Russell after Elliott Pitts gave his best effort for 3 or 4 possessions.
Loving hands it to Russell around a high pick. Russell shovel it to Thompson. 3 ball from the left wing is good. Another guy that doesn't shoot the 3 very well, but gets his first one to go down. Ohio State regains the lead at 10-9. Cats of the ball. Stanley Johnson, high right to Parker Jackson Cartwright. Spin move by PJC. Throw it back to John Townsend. He'll shoot the open three, short front of the rim. Long rebound, chased down by Jackson Cartwright. Dribble drive right, nothing there. Reverse out top of the shot clock. 8 minutes gone by here in the first half. A 1-point game. Angle right. Gabe York gets the ball. Back top to Jackson Cartwright. Spots up for the three. He'll take it short front of the rim. The rebound is batted in by Ashley. Just tipped that ball up in the air, not intending to try and tip it in, but it went in for his first two, and the Cats regain the lead 11-10. Well, they always say luck plays a part of the tournament. D'Angelo Russell with a dribble out high, acting as the point guard right now for Ohio State. Center circle now. Loving sets up a pick, comes out to give the ball. Handed off to Sam Thompson, who circles high. Thompson gets to Loving, and a foul's going to be called. A reach before he went up for the shot. We'll take a timeout here with 11:21 to go in the first half. The foul on Brandon Ashley will be his first, and the team's first in the half. Back after this, Cats lead at 11-10 on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
Families come in all shapes and sizes. Maybe you have 5 kids, or 3. Hey, Mom! Maybe you have lots of grandkids. Hi, Dad. Or maybe your kids happen to be 2 dogs. But no matter who you're shopping for, you can always find just what you need at your neighborhood Fry's. And the great food and low prices will leave a little extra money in your pocket for those things that make family, well, family. Fresh food, famous low prices at Fry's food stores.
Get ready for the red-hot Tracy Lawrence.
We're having fun, having fun. Good guys.
Tracy Lawrence.
Saturday, March 28th in the Diamond Center.
Here comes Tracy Lawrence.
Tickets available at the Reward Center or online at StarTickets.com. Tracy Lawrence in the Diamond Center at Desert Diamond Casinos.
Family Insurance, proud partner of Arizona Athletics. We help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Declare your dreams at amfam.com/dreams. Both teams look bad from the field, at least percentage-wise. Arizona 5-13, Ohio State 4-11. I'd like to sit here and say, Rhino, that it's been good defense on both sides, but I can't say that. I just think it's been poor shooting on both sides.
Definitely poor shooting from Arizona. A couple made threes from Ohio State from, as you mentioned, unlikely characters in Sam Thompson, who's a 25% three-point shooter. Shannon Scott, a 28% three-point shooter. But as we know, Brian, in the NCAA tournament, I don't want to say percentages go out the window, but players typically either go off the map in one direction or the other. They start to shoot better than they ever have before, or the good shooters fall off. And here's Shannon Scott and Sam Thompson, both seniors, both have been in this stage before. Played against Arizona 2 years ago and hitting big buckets when their team needs them most as their leading scorer has yet to hit a basket.
So the Buckeyes 2 of 3 outside the arc. The Wildcats are 1 of 4. Rebounds, Arizona with 9, Ohio State with 5. And again, Arizona with 4 turnovers, and Ohio State with 3. The winner moves on to L.A. on the Thursday. It's a Thursday-Saturday West Region semifinals and finals at Staples Center. And of course, the loser sees its season come to an end. Wildcats return to the floor with Tarzuski, McConnell, Ashley, York, and Johnson. Ohio State will bring out Russell, Thompson, Loving, Williams, and Cam Williams. 2 Williams on the floor, not related. Amir Williams and Cam Williams.
And now T.J. McConnell slides over to guard the best player and leading scorer for Ohio State. By my count, that's the 4th Wildcat to spend time on Russell.
Russell inbounds at baseline left. They'll throw it back out top for Mark Loving. And they'll set it up from there. Hand it back to Russell now. Bounce pass to Loving, high right. Ashley out to defend him. Russell on a switch picked up by Gabe York. Now Russell gets back the other way. Bounce at baseline. Wide open is Sam Thompson to slam it over 2.
The attention that was given to D'Angelo Russell opens up. Sam Thompson sliding on the baseline. That's a miscue from Arizona.
5 points for Thompson. And it's a 12-11 Ohio State lead. Cats with the ball. York goes right corner, but that ball's kicked by Loving. So it'll be Arizona ball. 25 to shoot. Here's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson returning for the Wildcats. And he'll replace Brandon Ashley. And the Wildcats will inbound, say, over here on the side, the near side. And let's see who's going to do the inbounding. It'll be Stanley Johnson. We'll switch with T.J. McConnell. Ohio State has stayed in that zone since the outset, and probably will, unless the Wildcats just start draining threes. We'll get some easy penetration inside. Here's York on the right wing. To McConnell, left of the lane, stops there. Off to Johnson, spin move, pump fake, goes up in traffic, ball swatted away. Rebound. Tapped in there by Russell. Here go the Buckeyes. Bounce pass, great bounce pass there to Thompson. Missed the lane, but he's fouled. That is some of the magic of D'Angelo Russell. He might be the best bounce passer in college basketball.
How about that 40-foot bounce pass to Sam Thompson? Had to be right on the money as Stanley was trailing the play. And Sam Thompson exerting his experience here, Brian. 11 points and 8 rebounds against the Wildcats 2 years ago. Stepping up his play today.
First free throw is good by Sam Thompson. He averages 10 points a game, 6 already here today. 10:31 to go first half. 13-11 favorable Ohio State. One more free throw coming up for Sam Thompson. That one is good. We talked about the experience of this team. Thompson playing in his 146th game, third most in Ohio State basketball history. They pass for Stanley Johnson. Stanley will drive through traffic to the bucket. Off the rim, no good. The follow missed by Ronde. Stanley, another rebound. Missed that one. Rebound battle for inside. Stanley rips it away. Tried to slap it off, and he does. McDonald out of bounds. So Arizona retains possession. Great work inside to keep that alive.
You like the aggressiveness on the offensive glass, but Brian, Arizona kind of just jumping around, throwing the ball at the rim instead of gathering themselves and trying to go up with strength.
Inbounds to Stanley Johnson out top. Back left it goes for T.J. McConnell. Bounce pass Ronde. Dump it inside Tarzinski, and he is held. That'll be a held ball. Spun tried to go up. Loving got both hands on it. Alternating possession to Arizona. So that's the break there for the Wildcats. With 28 on the shot clock, they'll inbound again baseline left. Great position for Tarzinski in the lane, but he got double teamed. Inbounds out to Gabe York, high left. Gabe will bounce it to Ronde. Jumper from the right elbow, missed back of the rim, no good. Rebound Russell. Here go the Buckeyes on the run. D'Angelo Russell. Tried to bounce it inside, stolen away by McConnell. Here goes TJ on the run. Waits for the defense to go by and lays it in.
Arizona's best offense, Brian, has been in transition before the 2-3 can get set up. It's their third transition basket.
Fourth turnover for Ohio State. 14